to watch the fish swim by. But when I got to the river, so lonesome I wanted to die, oh Lord.
And you're listening to the Malpass Brothers cover Hank Williams' Long Gone Lonesome Blues. And believe me, you'll have the blues if you miss the Malpass Brothers show tonight. They will be in Brunswick County, and Chris Malpass is one half of that group. Of the his brother Taylor is actually getting ready for the concert there at Brunswick Community College, the Odell Williams Auditorium for tonight. So Chris, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you.
So tell me a little bit about your music.
Well, we do traditional country music, Johnny Cash and Hank and Earl Haggard, and we try to keep traditional country, rockabilly, and gospel music alive.
And why do you want to bring this old music to these new audiences?
Well, we feel like the old music has a real strong art to it that you don't hear much anymore. It's very simple music, but then again, it's not that simple. It's important to remember where we came from, and the music talks about things that we can relate to today. A lot of people call it traditional music, but I say a lot of the things that we're going through today relate just as much as they did back then. So it's very important to us to keep this kind of music alive.
And you guys live in Goldsboro, right?
We do.
So
sure.
Did you grow up there, and did that influence you at all?
We did. We all stayed with my grandfather, and he ran a little honky-tonk.
He ran a honky-tonk.
He would bring all the little records home off the jukebox and save them. And of course, that records were out of date time we were born, but he had them, and we would listen to them, and he taught us a few chords on the guitar, and we fell in love with it.
What's your favorite song that you guys perform?
Oh, that's hard to say. Anything Merle Haggard or Johnny Cash.
Okay, yeah,
So,
that makes sense. I could see that.
Maybe Luther Played the Boogie by Johnny Cash.
Oh, that's a great one. That's a great one. Now, we talked about this when you first pulled up in the parking lot. We got to talk about your hair. How do you get it that high?
I usually put my finger in an electrical socket. No, it looks a little crazy today, but anyway, the wind, I think. I just usually comb it back and just do a little hairspray. It's kind of used to it.
But you're telling me that you don't typically go out in public like this.
Well,
this is your show look.
I try to wear a cap, because if you don't, I think you freak people out a little bit.
And you said people yell at you, hey Elvis.
Oh yeah, hey Elvis, hey Conway Twitty, all that stuff. It's part of the job.
Well, now that they've seen you here, they can yell at you, hey Chris Malpass.
That'll be fine. I'd rather have that.
Well, thank you so much for being here with us tonight, and best of luck with this show. That show, again, if you want to see it, it's at 7:30 tonight at Odell Williamson Auditorium. All right, we want to send things over to Patrick. Patrick, you get any hair lessons there? You're going to do a little more lift.
I need to push my hair up a little bit more.